Hi and welcome back to Digital Toolcase. In this video I want to show you 3 different AI images generation tools for free. Yes, you can generate many images for free every day, and I know there are many of these AI image generation tools right now, but I only choose three that I think are really good. And I don't have any affiliate link for these tools, so if you want to help me and support my channel, I just ask you to click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. I found this site where you can grab some interesting prompts. For example, let's say I like this image, I can get the prompt, this is the prompt, and I will copy this one, but now I will use different AI image generations tools to try to generate an image similar to this one. Let's go to the first one. It's called Tensor.art. You can obviously find the link in the description. This is a free tool because you have 100 credits every day to generate your images. It's a quite good tool because you can use many different AI models, and as you can see, it's pretty good in generating people images, but I want to try to use the same prompt we saw. So with Tensor.art, I go here on Workspace. You obviously need to create an account with it. You have many options here, so you can play with them. As you can see, this is the basic model. It's a Stable Diffusion 1.5, but you have many different models depending on the kind of images you want to generate. If you want to generate 3D images, you can choose here and choose one of these models. I will use this Stable Diffusion 1.5. You can add LORA, you can select between these ones, you can add control.net, and again, depending on the kind of images you want to generate. Anyway, here is my prompt box, so I copy here my prompt. You can also insert a negative prompt. You can do image-to-image generation. You can choose the format of your image, the aspect ratio. Let's say I want a landscape one. Maybe I want to use it for a blog post. You can again choose between different sampling methods. I will leave this one, but you can play with it and your outputs will be different depending on all these parameters. You can also insert a seed number. You have some advanced settings, and this is again free, 100 credits every day. You can use HiresFix or AidDetailer. These are to upscale your images or to make them more detailed. You also have in-paint features here, but anyway, let's try to generate this image. I will do one generation, so let's see how this is. And here it is. This is the image I got from Tensor.art. It's obviously different from the original one. This, I think, is generated by Midjourney, that we know it's the best in AI images generations, but anyway, you can generate more until you find one you like. And as you can see, I don't even consumed 1 credits, it's 0.8 in this case, but this is just to show you how this tool works. Now let's go to the second one. It's called Leonardo.ai. This is a super cool tool. As you can see, you can generate really cool images, especially for people, again, for different characters. You have 150 credits for free every day, and if you need more, you obviously can purchase more, but as you can see, even here you can generate super cool images. Again, it's focused on people, so I'm really curious to generate something like this. Let's try with Leonardo.ai. You go here on AI image generation. Even here you have many options. The number of images, you can choose photoreal or not, it's in beta. You can use prompt magic with different versions, you can use alchemy, and you can choose the ratio of your images. Let's choose this one. Again, other parameters, you can play with them. And let's try to generate something. Even here you can use different AI models. Leonardo Diffusion is one of them. But as you can see, you have a 3D animation style, you have a stable diffusion, even the 2.1. Let's try with the Leonardo Diffusion. You can add negative prompt, you have different styles, Leonardo style in this case. Let's try it. And here it is. This is quite good, not so perfect in some details, but it's similar to this one in the style of image. So at the moment I prefer this Leonardo.ai one if compared with this Tensor.art, but maybe Tensor is better in generating different kind of images. Let's try to use Stable Diffusion 2.1 and generate the same image. And here it is again, not bad at all. I see some issues with these written words, but anyway, not too bad at all for Leonardo.ai. And as you can see, I generated 2 images and I consumed 5 credits. So you have 150 every day, and every image is more than 1 credits, but you can generate a good number of them every day if you like it. The third tool, it's called Ideogram. And this is very cool because here, for example, you can generate logos, you can generate even images with text, and as we know, this is quite difficult for many AI image generation tools. I already tried this. Not always you can have a written image, but as you can see, you can generate this kind of images in this Ideogram.ai tool. Again, you can find the link in the description. Let's try to generate our car with this aspect ratio. You have some different styles here to choose if you want. Let's click on generate, and in this case you will have 4 different images. And here it is, not bad at all. As you can see, this is the first one, not bad. You always have these kind of issues here in the details. This is another one. This is another one, pretty good. And this is another one. Yes, not really perfect, but quite good images, I need to say. And I don't know if you have any limits here with generating images, because at the moment this Ideogram.ai is completely free. But let's try to use these different tools for what they are very good for. For example, let's say I want to copy this prompt, vector t-shirt, design vintage retro sunset, and so on. Let's try to regenerate these ideogram, and again, not always you have your perfect images. You need to try different times, but as you can see, it's using text in these images, and it's one of the few tools I know that can include text in your images. Sometimes it's not perfect, as you can see, but you have this kind of images. Really cool. And this is what Ideogram can do really better than the others. Leonardo.ai is made to generate these kind of images, so let's try to use another prompt I found here in the same site, this one, just for the sake of this example. And let's try to use Leonardo Diffusion, so generate. And here it is, not bad at all, I have to say. Again, you can play with different parameters and maybe use this photoreal and so on. Some of these features you can only use them if you pay. For example, if you want to use these specific models, you can do it by purchasing the Alchemy, and if you click on the upgrade, as you can see, you can pay, for example, $12 monthly and so on. But anyway, let's go to tensor.art and let's try to use this one. For example, it's Realism Fusion V1. You can, for example, remix these images and generate variants of these images. Let's try to use this remix function. As you can see, you have a prompt, a negative prompt, use recommended generation data, and let's try to generate this image. And here it is. As you can see, this tool is pretty good in generating people. Look at her face, it's quite perfect. Look at the details of this dress and the flowers here. I had to hide part of this image just because I don't want YouTube to see something too explicit. It's not a nudity, but it's pretty explicit, let's say. But anyway, look at the details, the ears, the eyes. This is very, very, very cool. It's unfortunately not super fast in generating images, in this case TensorArt, but look at this tattoo. It's pretty good. So these are the three tools you can use for free. You have at least some images to generate every day for free. The first one is tensor.art, the second one is leonardo.ai, and the third one is ideogram.ai. Again, no affiliate links in this case, so if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can obviously find all the links here in the description. I think that's all. I hope you find it useful, and thank you very much for being here until now. See you soon in the next video.